As a token of appreciation, we would like to extend a warm welcome to our special guests this morning with a basket of handmade flowers. We would like to first honor our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Conrad K. Sama, Chief Minister, Government of Meghalaya. May I request Honorable Commissioner to kindly join me. We would also like to honor our Honorable Guest of Honor, Dr. Maisel April Lindor, Minister of Information and Public Relations Department. Thank you. We shall begin the inaugural session of the first Meghalaya Media Meet 2024. To begin, I would like to request Shri Vijay Mantri, IAS, Commissioner and Secretary Information and Public Relations Department, Government of Meghalaya, to present the welcome and keynote address.
Good morning and namaskar. It's my honor and privilege to welcome Honorable Chief Minister of State, Shri Conrad K. Sama. And this program is being organized from guidance and inspiration from Sir. You all know that he is the most followed person in the state. On Instagram he has about 1.5 lakh followers, which is highest for anyone in the state. He has about 2.25 lakh followers in Facebook and almost 2 lakh followers in Twitter as well. So he is the best person to guide us in public communication and social media. We welcome you, sir, and thank you so much for giving this guidance throughout my tenure here. And it's my honor, and I'm happy to welcome our Minister, Honorable Minister of IPR Department, Agriculture, Health Department, Dr. April Lindor. Welcome, ma'am. Your guidance is very important for us, and most of the officers, you are the favorite minister because you cooperate and you are so helpful, and then the kind of support that you provide to officers, it's very important for us. Thank you so much, and we welcome you, ma'am. And I would like to welcome the Director DIPR and other important officers from the department. And most importantly, I would like to welcome the journalists, all the media persons and senior journalists who are here, publishers, editors, and media persons, other media persons. Because in a state like Meghalaya, and you have invested for the last 30-40 years, some of you have invested more than 35 years, and then spent your entire life in media. It's not an easy thing. And unless you are very passionate, because it's not a profession where you can earn returns in monetary terms. Unless you are very passionate and then you love this job, it's very difficult to enter this profession. Most importantly, we have very youngsters who are joining with a lot of passion this field, knowing very well that there is a big competition outside in social media, but still they are joining. That's purely because of your love for the job. And I really admire kind of the profession that the professionalism that you are showing in the state. And today's theme is redefining journalism in the digital age. It's a very important, not only it's relevant and important not only for Meghalaya but entire world. Entire world is discussing about this. Because after advent of social media, a lot of things have changed. The most important thing, and maybe we don't discuss openly, but the cut in the revenue that happened to the mainstream media, and it's immensely affecting, even though they don't discuss. Because once upon a time, there was a time when all the budget for advertising for all the private companies or government budget goes only to the mainstream media. There's no other, there's no other avenue or there's no other medium to give publicity or advertise your product. It was only print, electronic and radio. But now the time has changed, the revenue has come down to maybe more than 50%. And after the social media has come, because it's a lot of advantages are there, especially these private companies. They have a lot of advantage in giving advertisement through social media because there's vibrancy there, there's a connect with the and then there's a very direct. The kind of advertising that they can do is very direct. They can target pinpointedly the one. So even now, if I talk about a pen, and then I can see advertisements on pen. If I talk about watch, I can see. It's something so direct and so invasive, the advertisement. So that's why people are preferring. That's a major important thing. The money. Of course, more than the money, the second point that has happened is the readership. The readership not only in terms of the quality but the quantity. Quantity, not only quantity but quality also. Quantity has come down, of course, but the quality, those days when the editorial pages there, we used to read the entire word to word, and then that's what gives the satisfaction to the journalist. If somebody is reading your article fully, completely, appreciating and then commenting, that actually gives a in-depth satisfaction to a journalist. But now it's mostly superficial. After the social media, you just have your thumb is working, just keep going on, and then you don't spend more than 2 seconds for important news like important news on social media. That's another impact that has happened in this thing. But most importantly for government, the most concerning for the government side is that the social media is becoming heaven for lot of financial fraud, misinformation, disinformation, and misleading information that is more dangerous that's happening in the. And government is trying, every state, every country is struggling with this issue of misinformation and disinformation. But not very successful because the fact the owners of the social media platforms are somewhere else, not in our country. And in India, we have done recently 2021 IT rules have come, that intermediary regulations and social media ethics code. So that is very important regulation, the rule, because that for the first time we have removed the safe haven provision for the intermediaries like social media. For social media, the Facebook, YouTube, they always claim that the content is not mine. I'm only providing a platform. The content belongs to somebody else. If you want to punish them. So, but now for the first time, in these rules, IT rules, 2021, this safe haven provision is removed if the social media platform doesn't do due diligence. So that's very important thing, but still we don't have a reach to it. There's only one agency in the country who can actually tell Facebook or somebody to remove the content. That is the Government of India fact checking unit, which is I think API. I think so. Government of India has a fact checking unit, Ministry of INB. So that only that is mentioned, notified as a unit to remove the content, to suggest to the social media platform to remove any content. But state governments like us, we don't have any access to it. The another way is that there is the IFCN, International Fact Checking Network. That's the most trusted network. Perhaps there are only 10 persons in our country who can do fact checking, because who are certified by IFCN, and whose word this Facebook and WhatsApp they listen to. So it's very difficult. Now we can write to Facebook, but we don't get response. It's like that because they are not in our country. They have offices, they have a few employees in our state, but in our country, but we don't have access to them. And that's a major problem with regard to social media, which is very difficult to solve, and everybody is thinking about how to resolve this issue, because it can cripple down our society. This misinformation, because it's so viral, it's so fast. It can damage. In fact, you have seen a lot of violence, riots happen because of misinformation on WhatsApp. How it spreads. The only way that we have right now is to just stop internet. Other than that, we don't have much recourse to. So with these few words, we are going to discuss elaborately on this topic, redefining journalism in the digital age. So there are a lot of panelists, important distinguished guests have come here to discuss this matter, and we have some presentations from VC, National Law University, and Ministry of INP also going to explain about their welfare schemes, because our state we have not utilized the welfare schemes of central government. So perhaps there is one thing which is very important that's going to happen today. With these few words, thank you so much, and I will